Doing a service and a check over on this Jag, and I just wanted to show you something that is apparently quite common. But if you have an engine oil leak that appears to be coming from the back of the motor, which almost looks like a rear main seal or rear timing cover sort of symptoms, I want to show you where it's actually leaking from, and that it is a cheap and sort of accessible part that you can get. So if you look underneath on the gearbox, you got engine oil everywhere, but it's more prominent on the passenger side or the intake side of the engine. That right there. So I'm just going to try and zoom in and clear it up. There you go. So that is a little plastic plug. It is an inspection hole for your timing chain. Because if you didn't know, on these sort of motors, the timing chain is on the back of the engine. So you need to pull the gearbox out so you can get access to it. Genius idea. Just in case you thought timing chains weren't difficult enough, they put it in an even harder spot. But from what I understand, that plug on the back of the cylinder head is just a plastic plug that has an O-ring on it. And obviously that O-ring is leaking. And then from a dealership for a replacement part, maybe 20, 30 bucks, or say 50 bucks at the max. And then you just need to reach your hand up there, pop the old one out, probably put a bit of grease on the O-ring and pop the new one in. But I just thought a good food for thought, if you have a Jaguar or a Land Rover, anything with the INGENIUM motor, and it looks like you have a rear main seal leak or a rear timing cover leak, check that plug first, because that could save you literally thousands. So yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and keep finishing the service and the check over on the whole car. From what I can see so far, the car is actually in pretty good condition, but I just noticed that plug leaking, and I also spoke to one of my mates who specializes in these sort of cars and these motors and is a lot more familiar with them than I am. It is always good to ask questions if you are unsure, because if you think that you know everything, you know nothing. Because my initial thought when I saw it was, damn, it looks like it needs a rear main seal or a rear timing cover to be resealed. But I thought I'll poke my friend's brain about it, and he said there's this weird plug on the back of the cylinder head. There you go. So a bit of food for thought. Potentially save you thousands and a lot of stress as well. So anyway, I'm going to continue on with this car, finish it off so the customer can take it back, and I will see you in the next video.